I was a mechanic working for Subaru, and then, the pandemic happened. I got laid off, and I decided to pick up my camera again and go at it full time. So my name is Paul. I am a photographer slash videographer from Worcester, Massachusetts. I got into photography at a very, very young age. I ended up getting a camera for Christmas one year, and ever since I have just been hooked. I grew up a skateboarder, and that's how I really got into the video side of things. As a skater, we've always wanted to get our tricks on tape, and my buddy had a camcorder, little Sony Handycam. Back then they did not have fisheye lenses for those cameras, so we figured out how to craft a fisheye lens to fit that camera, and we just started filming skate projects. I think by like 15 or 16 years old, we had filmed our first full-length skate project. Threw it all together on a program called Windows Movie Maker. That was around the same time YouTube popped off and became super popular. Just started sharing skate clips and skate videos on there. And then it was right around the time of graduating high school that I started getting into making music, and for a very long time I was a rapper. Making music in the basement, traveling the country, doing shows. I was on Warped Tour for a little while, but at that point music videos started becoming a very, very easily accessible thing in the rap community, and already having like a background in some form of filmmaking, jumping into the music video scene was an absolute given for me. It was just very, very easy. So I started filming music videos for myself, all my friends, tons of other people, and then that's how I really broke into this industry. Making music, filming rap videos, being around artists, and being around shows just really gave me the tools and skills that I have acquired up to this point to get to where I'm at today. Professionally, I have been doing this full time for about like 4 to 5 years now. Prior to this, I was a mechanic working for Subaru, and then the pandemic happened. I got laid off, and I decided to pick up my camera again and go at it full time. Just, took the leap and refused to go back to the autopilot life I was in, working a 9-to-5 and hating my life and not really, living the way that I wanted to. At that time, plane tickets were $60-$70, and I had friends from all around the country flying me out to go film them videos because it was cheap and we had nothing else to do. I just remember being all the way across the country and my job calling me like, "Hey, we need you back here next week." And I had the pleasure of telling them like, "Hey, I am across the country and I'm probably not coming back." So that sprung me into full force creator, survival mode. This was it. I had to do this, and this was like, I have to figure out how I'm going to make a living to provide for myself, or else I have to go back to a regular job. And I was not doing that. Nope. I can't even think about working for someone else, someone telling me what to do, what I have to do day in and day out. That life, it ain't for me. I ain't doing it. Fast forward 4 or 5 years down the line, I survived. It took a lot of persistence, not giving up, lots of ups and downs, and being scared of, not being able to pay my bills. But I'm here. It's 4 years in the making. I have a large clientele of people who consistently come to me for content. I own a ginormous studio in Millbury, Massachusetts called East Mill Studios. It's very, very possible. So why YouTube? Why now? Honestly, I wanted to start doing this a long time ago. It was part of the plan, and I just never really saw myself growing on it. The thing about YouTube is it's a matter of delayed gratification, because the longer you do it, the more you're going to grow. And the fact that I never started a while ago, you know, I'm kicking myself in the butt for it. But here we are. I used YouTube to learn a lot of things and learn about cameras, lenses, editing, techniques, hacks, anything you can imagine you learn on YouTube. And why not me now show you guys everything that I have learned? Also, a lot of the creators that I watched have now shifted their careers in other directions, and there is a new generation of creators looking for people to learn from. So I'm gonna be one of those guys that they are learning from, and I see a huge gap, and I am here filling that gap. So what you're gonna find here is just all things filmmaking related, from gear to my setup, gear reviews, field demos, days in the life, you know, sharing my own personal experiences in this industry, owning a business. Anything you wanna know, leave it down here in the comments, and I'll try and touch on it and talk about it for you guys. Thank you for tuning in. This is the start of my YouTube journey. Once again, my name is Paul. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the little bell notification so you are notified every time I drop a new video. See you in the next one. Oh.